Hey, John Lee here. So I wanted to make this video because I'm a first-time Verizon customer and this is my first time switching to iPhone from Android. Everybody knows that the whole world is skeptical. If you're Android, switching to iPhone is a really big deal. Switching phone carriers altogether is a big deal. So I, got the stimulus and went and wanted to get me and my lady new, good dependable phones. And so there was a lot of confusion about the process in the beginning, and so long story short, obviously I've got other videos that talk about certain concerns that I had, but I had other concerns today. Obviously I got my first bill and it was over $300, so obviously I felt like I needed to call customer service and get some clarity on my initial transaction and customer experience. If you like videos like these, be sure and hit that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to ring the bell for notifications. Here's the call with this very nice customer service representative from Verizon. Without any further ado, I asked to be transferred to a supervisor because the lady says, or the person says, that they don't have access. They can't see that any receipt. They can't see any purchases. So I spent like $500 on the phone, got a 2-year plan, and then paid like another 200 and some dollars for.
Mr. Miller.
Yes.
Okay. So the manager is actually messaging me and not on the actual line. But what she pulled up is pretty much what I told you, that what you paid in store was reflected on your account. So what it is showing is that hold on a minute.
Well, I think
Total cost of the phones was $649 a piece. And then it shows a down payment of the $170 each that was placed on the phone.
a down payment of $170 each. No, that wasn't the deal.
So that was not the deal?
No.
Okay.
I would like to speak to a supervisor, to be honest, not be
Okay.
have you be the middleman person. I'm a little confused why this is even happening.
Okay. So I did notify her of that. So she stated that a supervisor she will give you a call in regards to the issue that you're having.
I'm on the phone right now.
Yeah, I know. I did notify her of that, Mr. Miller. But she told me to let you know that a supervisor will give you a call in regards to the issue or the concerns that you had in regards to the billing that you paid in store, as well as the agreement, because I did notify her of that.
Oh, I appreciate that. You've been really helpful, but I'll just hold. I'll just wait for a supervisor. This is the customer service line, is it?
Yes, sir, it is.
Oh, okay. Are you able to see any of my information on my monthly plan and explain that to me at all?
Yes, sir, I can pull up your plan.
Would you mind doing that? I'm curious
Sure.
what exactly I'm paying for.
Okay. All right. So she just messaged me back, and she stated that she is helping other agents, but once she is through with them, she will definitely give you a call, Mr. Miller. And she does have your phone number because I did message it to her, because she was also looking into your account as well.
Okay.
And I can go over your, let's see, plan right now with you.
I appreciate it.
Mhm. So the plan that you have on both of the devices is the Start Unlimited plan. Excuse me. And it's for the device ending in 6358 as well as 9468. So both of those are on the same plan. And you also have Verizon Protect on both of those devices of $17 as well as the device payment of $20.22, including your surcharges and taxes and fees.
Did you tell me how much that phone plan was? I only heard.
It's $70. It's $70 for both phones, for both lines.
$70 for both lines.
Yes.
Okay. So, how much is that?
Let me see. So you have one-time charges for the activation fees of $40 for each line. So after this bill, you will not see that anymore.
Okay.
So those are one-time fees of $80. And the Start Unlimited plan for both of those, like I said, is $70 a piece. On top of the $17 a piece for both lines. And then you have surcharges as well as fees a piece when it comes to both lines.
Are you able to see how much the surcharges and fees are?
Sure. The surcharges for this month were $6.90 for the line ending in 6358, and the fees were $5.45. So the line for 6358 is showing $159.57.
Yeah, and that's where I'm a little confused. If it's $80 or you said it's $70, and then like another.
And $70 for the plan, and it's $20.22 for the device payment, with the phone payment.
So I shouldn't have a payment for each phone. I should only have a payment for one. And that's what I'd like to talk to the supervisor about. But you're showing that they basically split it up so that I'm.
Yes, they split it up
into two payments instead of paying off one phone.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So it's $70 for the plan for each phone, $22.22 for each phone, $17 for each phone, and then the surcharges and fees for each phone. Yes, sir.
And that's $150 for each. Okay. And then can you? Is that the cheapest plan that you have for unlimited call, text, and
the Start Unlimited?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That is the lowest one we have
with the unlimited data and everything.
Yes, sir. It is.
Okay. Well, that's really all I wanted to know. I was just a little curious on the breakdown of it. But you don't know if. So do the phones, are they unlocked if you were to change service after your 2 years? Or
yes, sir.
Once the phones are paid off, are they unlocked to go to another service?
Once the phones are completely paid off, you can do what you would like to do with the phones. Yes, sir. They're your phones.
And can you tell me what the remainder, like what if I were to pay them off early? How much would it cost?
Okay, so for the line ending in 6358, it's a balance on that one of $459.77, excuse me. And for the one ending in 9468, it's the same thing, $459.77.
Yeah, see, I don't think we're even on the same page. What did you show for each phone? I'm pretty sure I was. See, because you don't have any idea what the promotion is, so we don't have any idea of how much I got off of the original phone. So nobody has any idea how much I was actually supposed to be paying or getting credit for. That's kind of an issue.
So it's showing the total cost was think $649.99, and it says terms of 24 months, and then a down payment of $170 was split between both phones, which left the installments at $20.22 a month.
It said I only
paid. Remain balance.
How much did it say I put down?
It's saying a down payment for both phones was $170 a piece for both phones.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, I will definitely have to go back and check my records, because I don't think that we had that we were on the same page. Maybe they have a way to kind of find the original order and take a look at that by chance.
Yeah, that's the one that I was going over with you, and you stated that that's not what you wanted to hear. Yes, sir.
Well, no, I'm just
the order that you did online.
Yeah, well, I did it with a human on the phone.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, the order that was made, that's the one that I was going over with you.
No, I'm wondering, do they have a recording of that phone call? Because I'd like to go over that.
They should. I think they record mostly all of our calls here, so yes, sir.
Well, if you could pass a note along to your supervisor in your messaging system there, that I would definitely like to go over that phone call with a supervisor if possible.
Okay, hold on, let me put that in here. Customer wants to go over phone call as well. That was made on March 17th. For purchases of the devices.
I sure appreciate your help.
You are very welcome, Mr. Miller. I was just typing out this while I had you on the phone to make sure. All right. Anything else that you wanted me to add, Mr. Miller, before the supervisor gives you a call back?
No, I'd just be interested to know when to be expecting a call.
Okay. Well, she didn't give me a specific time, so I do want to let you know that. But she stated that she was working with other agents, and once she was finished with them, she would definitely be giving you a call back.
Okie dokie. Hey, I sure appreciate all your help, and you enjoy the rest of your evening.
No problem, Mr. Miller.
Have a happy Easter.
Thank you, you as well. And thank you for calling into Verizon.
Have a great day.
All right. You too. Bye-bye.
Now, that was just ridiculous for a customer service phone call. And you know what's funny is I just get this message. How would you rate your overall experience with the representative? You know, that's where they come up with these ideas of detractors and protractors or whatever they are. You know, people that, you know, I'm probably not going to recommend this type of service to anybody. You know, I wanted a cool phone. I wanted a better phone service provider. And, you know, as soon as I have a question and I call, I can't really get a clear understanding. I get a really vague breakdown of nobody has any record of what I actually purchased in the store. She says she does, but she says she doesn't. Says she doesn't have access to all the transactions on my account that show. I mean, if customer service doesn't have this information, I'm really not sure who would. Like I said from the beginning, I'm a first-time Verizon customer, and I'm a first-time Apple iPhone customer. So, you know, I love the phone, but I got my first bill and it was $300, $40 activation fee for each line. What the original deal was a promotion, which this representative claims that she has no record of and has no idea how to figure out what promotion that I have, and that she only shows that I made payment. And so it's just so shady that the customer service doesn't have a good documentation or any kind of clue on, like, if they don't know what promotion I got, how am I supposed to know what promotion I got? I guarantee I didn't buy 2 brand new iPhones without some kind of promotion. So what the promotion was they would take, like, and that's the one thing I forgot to ask her, but I'll be sure to ask the supervisor, was, you know, how much are these phones originally? I could have swore that the representative on the phone that took my order said that I was getting, I think she said maybe they're $1,100 phones or $1,200 phones or something. I think he said I was getting $479 off of them. And it ended up being about the same bargain or something. But either way, when I was on the phone, I said, you know, I would like to go ahead and pay off one of the phones. So it wasn't a buy one, get one free. It was some kind of discounted price for the 2 phones. I said, I would like to go ahead, and I had just got the stimulus. I wanted to go ahead and pay one of them off and not have, you know, have a payment on 2 phones. I only wanted the remainder payment on 1 phone. And I thought that's what we agreed to. And then, so I, you know, paid $460 or $70, almost $500, without ever seeing the phones or seeing anybody in person. Bought it online, called them, was like, hey, this is what I want. Couldn't find any of the colors at the store that I was by, that I wanted to go pick them up. So I could only get the 128 gig black iPhone 11. And so I was a little disappointed in that, but I was like, hey, that's okay. And so, you know, I had a little bit of money and I just wanted to get us some new phones, something with quality that would last and that was dependable. And then go into the store and they go to ring me up. I guess I don't qualify as a first-time customer for discounted accessories. I guess that's only for, I don't know who. But the person on the phone and told me something about I might be eligible within the first 30 days or something if I were for like 40% off accessories. So when I go to pick up the phones, nobody said anything to me about the iPhone not coming with any way to charge it. So the fact of the matter is that I was sold 2 $1,200 phones, iPhone 11s, that came with factory no way to actually charge them. As a first-time iPhone customer and a Verizon customer, I was just absolutely, you know, dumbfounded. And I'm still a little dumbfounded as just an almost 40-year-old dude that, you know, has seen every cell phone that has come out in existence since the beginning of the cell phone. So then, of course, the retail representative actually suggestively sold me 2 bundle packs for $100 each, and which came with a wireless charger, a screen protector, and a case. And at that time, I had no idea. I just thought I was getting something extra that was extra cool. I had no idea that I was actually getting a phone that had no way to charge it. I would have never purchased these phones if it didn't come stock with a cord, a way to plug it in and charge it without having to make any additional purchases of accessories in order to just charge the phone and use the phone without anything else. Just a side note, the iPhones no longer come with headphones, which I think was really cool that they used to, and I think it's really uncool that they now no longer do not. But anyways, it was just a real shady deal. But on the phone, I clearly had an understanding with the representative when I placed my first order that I was paying $460, 70 some dollars down was my understanding was I was paying off. I asked him very clearly. I said, I would like to pay off one phone and only have a payment on the remainder on one other phone. Let's split that up into the 2 months or into the 2-year payment deal arrangement or whatever. And then they somehow talked me into getting the device protection. I thought that my plan was going to be $60, but I think you have to sign up for auto pay or something like that in order to get it for $60. So maybe it is $70. And then now he's saying I've got a $22, or she was saying, whatever the person said, I have a $22 phone payment on each line. Whereas if I thought I paid off one of the phones, I shouldn't have an additional payment on one of those lines, maybe on one of them, but not both. So really confused about that. Didn't understand it. Didn't like the way the conversation went. And so since there was so much confusion and lack of clarity, I requested to speak with the supervisor, and the person put me on hold. They didn't even put me on hold. They just said they would reach out for a supervisor. And then there was dead air for like 8 minutes. And then I was like, hello, and she's like, yeah, I'm still here. I'm still waiting for a supervisor. And I was like, because she was claiming she didn't have the information. She had no idea what my promotion was. And so, as you could see, I ended up being on the phone for over 45 minutes, waiting for about 20 minutes of just waiting for the supervisor. So then she tells me she's actually talking to her supervisor, and her supervisor is too busy to take my call, and that she has my number and, she'll call me. I just think that is so impersonal. And then I said, I'll just wait. And, you can just roll it back to the beginning, and it just makes me feel really unimportant as a first time or any kind of customer or any kind of consumer. To be honest with you, when all I really wanted was some clear expectations and clarity on what my promotion was and what I actually paid for. And this wasn't even a month ago. This was, on St. Patty's Day. So it shouldn't be that difficult for somebody that answers the phone for customer service to actually have all the access to all my information, to all my transactions that has to do with my customer experience. So, and then she told me that her supervisor would call me. I really didn't like the idea of being put off like that as a concerned customer that's saying, hey, I'm on here right now, and I would like, for my customer experience to be treated like a priority. I want to know that my family and my business means something to my, phone provider. I mean, I'm a first-time customer, but this is the problem I have with a lot of customer service, or lack of customer service, is that, a lot of people, don't really get treated like, the company really cares. Why am I making this video? Why did I have to call customer service? What kind of experience did I have from the very first day that I became a customer to the very first time that I called customer service to actually get a little clarity on anything? And so here I am waiting on a supervisor to call me back. Like, I was on the phone for 45 minutes, waiting for a supervisor for 25 minutes, actually corresponding with the customer service rep, basically telling her she's too busy talking to other agents. When she's done with them, she'll get back with me, which I understand people are busy, but if you're going to be a customer service representative and take calls to answer customer service questions, but then not give the representatives the information or access they need to actually, walk the customer through the entire experience, they're not really providing customer service, are they? And then when the customer's, really disappointed and dissatisfied with the customer service that they get from customer service, then they request a supervisor, and the supervisor won't get on the phone. All they'll do is type back to the customer service rep to tell the customer that they're too busy. I'm sorry, but I have to give that. I can't even give that a 1 star. I do a lot of reviews on businesses, on food establishments, on traveling, and I have to give that a 2 thumbs down. Just because you have a good product doesn't mean that you actually have a good customer experience. I'm John Lee. That's my 2 cents. If you like videos like this, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I'm sure I'll be hearing back. I don't even know if I'll hear back from Verizon. And that's really, really sad. So hats off to you. I'm on to the next one. Hey, what up? So it's actually the following day. This is just a follow-up from the phone call that I had last night with the Verizon customer service rep. It's April 1st, Thursday. I did not actually receive a call back from anyone, and so that's really sad. And I have no idea if anybody is going to contact me, but just wanted to wrap this up. That was my experience and my customer service experience, and so 2 thumbs down. I'm on to the next one. Hopefully somebody at Verizon, I've talked to a lot of people that said this isn't really what happens, and this isn't how it should have went down. So hopefully Verizon gets your stuff together, because this is just ridiculous the way they handle the situation, and I'm probably going to go to another service provider. So I'm on to the next one.